Here's a merged movie idea for Ghostbusters merged with Men in Black. The story begins in New York City, where strange paranormal activity has been escalating. Citizens report seeing glowing otherworldly apparitions in the streets. What's odd is that these ghosts don't act like typical spirits, they seem alien. Cut to Agent J and Agent K of the Men in Black monitoring these unusual disturbances. J, as always, is cracking jokes about how the ghosts might be illegal interdimensional immigrants, while K remains stoic. The MIB receives a distress call from one of their undercover agents stationed in the city. By the time they arrive at the agent's location, a decrepit old building has been obliterated, leaving only ectoplasmic residue. Meanwhile, across town, the Ghostbusters, Dr. Venkman, Ray Stantz, Egon Spengler, and Winston Zeddemore are also investigating the spike in paranormal activity. They've developed new tech to handle these particularly bizarre entities, which are immune to their standard proton packs. Egon hypothesizes that these are not ghosts in the traditional sense, but extra-dimensional beings. The two teams cross paths when the MIB attempts to neuralize a crowd of witnesses after a particularly chaotic ghost encounter. The Ghostbusters intervene, not understanding why these mysterious agents in black suits are trying to erase people's memories. What are you, the fun police? Venkman quips. J and K are unimpressed. We're the guys keeping the universe from falling apart, J retorts. After a brief but hilarious showdown where proton packs clash with alien gadgets, the two teams realize that they're on the same side. They reluctantly agree to team up when Egon and Kay both conclude that the ghosts are actually extra-dimensional aliens attempting to breach Earth's reality. The villain, Gozer's Revenge. Turns out the dimensional rift is being caused by a returning Gozer, the Gozerian, who has allied with a rogue alien species called the Ectovores, creatures that feed on fear and ectoplasmic energy. The Ectovores are using Gozer's power to manifest as ghosts, spreading terror to create a stable gateway for their invasion. The combined teams set up shop in the Ghostbusters' firehouse, where MIB tech is merged with Ghostbuster equipment. Ray is particularly excited about the alien tech, while Kay rolls his eyes at the Ghostbusters' more eccentric methods. The plan: to stop Gozer and the Ectovores, the teams must locate and destroy the dimensional anchor, an artifact Gozer is using to stabilize the rift. Close the rift using a modified proton neuralizer device, a fusion of MIB and Ghostbuster tech. The climax: the dimensional anchor is located at the top of the Empire State Building, which has been transformed into a glowing, pulsating spire of ectoplasmic energy. The teams split up. Jay, Venkman, and Ray infiltrate the building to destroy the anchor. Kay, Egon, and Winston hold off waves of Ectovores on the streets below, assisted by a swarm of MIB alien allies and Ghostbuster traps. Inside the Empire State Building, Jay and Venkman banter non-stop, with Ray geeking out over the paranormal readings. They reach the anchor only to be confronted by Gozer, who asks them to choose the form of their destruction again. Not this time, Jay says, firing an alien blaster. But Gozer transforms into a hybrid Stay Puft Marshmallow Man xenomorph, an enormous, terrifying monster that climbs the building King Kong style. On the ground, Egon and Kay activate the proton neuralizer device. It begins to destabilize the rift, but the Ectovores swarm, nearly overwhelming them. Just when all seems lost, Frank the Pug arrives in a tiny MIB flying saucer, barking orders to alien reinforcements. Jay and Venkman use the last of their energy packs to destroy the anchor, causing the Stay Puft Xenomorph to explode in a gooey shower of marshmallow and ectoplasm. The rift collapses and Gozer is sucked back into their dimension. The aftermath: with the crisis averted, the MIB offers to neuralize the Ghostbusters to maintain secrecy. No thanks, Venkman says. I'm keeping this one for the memoirs. The teams part ways, but not before Ray asks Jay to sign his alien field guide. As the Ghostbusters return to their firehouse, Egon begins tinkering with leftover MIB tech, muttering, I think I can make this into a ghost portal detector. Back at MIB headquarters, Kay warns Jay, let's hope we don't need their help again. Jay grins, yeah, but admit it, they ain't bad for a bunch of ghost chasers. The end.